Greetings, LSCO Gators. Welcome to the 7th installment of the Key video series. In today's presentation, we'll cover punctuation, common problem in word usage, and dangling modifiers. We hope to present easy-to-follow examples so you may identify errors more readily during revision. Punctuation marks are used to help clarify the structure and meaning of sentences. Each punctuation mark conveys an idea of the pitch, volume, pause, and tone of the spoken word. As with the dramatic pause in a movie scene, punctuation adds depth to the words an author writes. Without proper punctuation, a reader is disrupted and often left confused. Read the few examples of punctuation errors on a slide here. Now, here are those sentences corrected. The first was fixed by adding a coordinating conjunction, and. The second sentence needed to separate the items of a series, so we added a couple commas to show John isn't carrying a book shield. The run-on sentence required periods to separate independent clauses from one another. Notice how number 4 and 5 don't sound different once corrected. However, correcting the punctuation in the fifth sentence clarifies whether there is one tailor employed at the tailor shop or multiple tailors. The accuracy of your punctuation affects how well the reader understands your message. Now, there's that word effect. The words effect and effect are commonly misused. The issue is their definitions are almost identical, but remember, each word takes on a different part of speech, which means they each play a different role in a sentence. Affect is most often used as a verb to mean to have an influence or effect a change in. On the other hand, effect is most often used as a noun to mean something brought about by a cause or agent, a result. For example, the Black Death affected the route John and Mary took to Canterbury, but the effects of the Black Death were unavoidable. You may be wondering, well, how do I remember the difference? Here's a little trick. Think of the word Avengers. Yes, Marvel superheroes. The word Avengers has A-V-E-N in it, which serves as a trick to recall affect is most often used as a verb, being next to the V, and effect as a noun, being closer to N. Also, remember verbs are action, which also starts with A, like affect. Errors in word usage affect clarity. To avoid confusing the reader, check in with a handy punctuation and style guide as you revise your work. A dangling modifier occurs when a descriptive phrase does not apply to the noun that immediately follows it. For instance, if I write, while hanging from the cliff, water dripped down John's shoulder blade. Understanding the sentence may not be difficult once you get to the subject, John. But notice that the modifying phrase, while hanging from the cliff, does not apply to the water. John is hanging from the cliff, not water. So, why not bring the subject to the front of the modified phrase? To fix this error, for clarity's sake, you'll just have to place John before water. For instance, say, while hanging from the cliff, John felt water drip down his shoulder blade. While each sentence means the same thing, the second is easier to follow. You want to be clear in your writing to avoid confusion. If writing were a movie production, addressing dangling modifiers keeps your reader engaged, focused on your narrative, rather than the popcorn stuck in their teeth. One tip we suggest to avoid confusion in writing is to review your work more than once, and with ample time for multiple revisions. When you've done all you can do on your own, use the resources available to you at LSCO. Visit the library and check out The Elements of Style by William Strunk, Jr. and E.B. White, or any other book on writing. A book on punctuation and style at your side will facilitate your revision. Finally, with your assignment objectives at hand, ask a Learning Center staff tutor to review your writing, or a friend, or acquaintance, or professor, just somebody. Feedback will engender better writing and may reveal errors for further revision. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video and find it of some use throughout your college career at LSCO and beyond. The Key's next video topic will cover scholarship essay writing to premiere September 2021. Please stay tuned to The Key and join us in the comment section to share how our videos are helping you succeed at LSCO.